It's story time, my friends. We love stories, but we want to think about the whole story today. So we've taught you what makes up a story, like who writes the story is the person that's the author. They make all the words. They even decide what the title will be called. Then there's the illustrator. The illustrator draws and paints the pictures. Then there's a photographer. They can take real camera pictures that can be put in a story. So now we'll learn about the parts of a story just like they're the parts of a plant. When we read a story, being like the parts of a plant starts with a seed. Well, the author is the one that plants the seed for a book. They decide how it will grow, and in the end, decide that it will have a title, and that author gives it a title. Well, just like a plant, the illustrator will decide how it is drawn, how your imagination will see through pictures from the stem and the leaves to the top of the flower. Well, but that's not all that a story does. The story with an author starts with its roots, and the roots are the beginning. Also in the story, there's a middle. Well, just like a plant, the stem is like the middle. And then at the very top, there's our end, or the result, like the flower. Now, also on a flower or a plant, there are leaves. And in a story, the leaves are the characters. So in every book, there are characters. So let's see. When we read the story and we go up from the roots, the beginning, then the stem, the middle, that branches out and tells us on the leaves, the characters, till we find the flower, which will be the end. Well, let's read our story so that we can decide what happened in the beginning, the middle, and the end, and what characters our author uses for this book. The title is Chicken Little, written by Myra Alprin, and the illustrator is Nick East. Chicken Little. All right, the illustrator has started off, and let us see what Chicken Little looks like. On a sunny farm, there lived a fuzzy yellow chick named Chicken Little. He was happy and hoppy, and he wasn't the brightest chicken in the coop. Where's my hat? I can't find it anywhere. Oh, Chicken Little, it's right on your head. One warm autumn day, Chicken Little was hop, skip, skipping through the woods when suddenly an acorn dropped from a tree and bounced on his head. Click, clack, clunk. Oh, my feathers! Was that a piece of the sky? Help! Oh, help! The trembling Chicken Little, he scurried back to the hen house, and he kept squawking, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" "What's all that noise?" clucked Henny Penny. "The sky is falling," yelled Chicken Little. "It went click, clack, clunk right on my head." Henny Penny dropped her glasses. "Goodness! We must tell the king. He'll know what to do." So Chicken Little and Henny Penny ran over to the duck pond, and they were squawking, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling!" "Did you say the sky is falling?" quacked Ducky Lucky. "Yes, it fell on my head. It went click, clack, clunk," said Chicken Little. "What will we do?" cried Ducky Lucky. "The king will save us," Henny Penny clucked. "We must find him at once." So now Chicken Little, Henny Penny, and Ducky Lucky dashed off again, squawking and clucking, and saying, "The sky is falling! The sky is falling! We must find the king!" "The sky is falling?" gobbled Turkey Lurkey. "Quick, take cover!" And he leaped into the bushes to hide. "There's no time for that," said Chicken Little. "We must hurry to find the king." So Chicken Little, Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, and Turkey Lurkey ran down the path shouting, "The sky is falling! We must find the king!" But it wasn't the king they saw. It was Foxy Loxy. "What seems to be the matter, my feather friends?" grinned Foxy Loxy. "Well, the sky is falling," puffed Chicken Little. "We must tell the king." Foxy Loxy licked his lips. "Poor little birds," he smirked. "Come with me, and I'll help you find the king." And so Foxy Loxy led the search for the king. The animals started first in the bookstore. "The king's not here," said Foxy Loxy as he was peeping into a recipe book. "I don't see him here. How frightful," said Foxy Loxy as they were in the cooking pot store. "Now I remember where the king is," said Foxy Loxy with a sly smile. "I invited him to my house for dinner." "Oh, would you all come for our feast?" "Don't worry, my tasty little friends. It's not much further to my den," said Foxy Loxy as he started to drool. Ooh, look at the drips from his mouth. Foxy Loxy opened the door, and the birds waddled in slowly. It was cold and dark in Foxy Loxy's den. "I don't see the king," muttered Henny Penny. "Maybe he's running late." "I can't see anything at all," whispered Chicken Little, the littlest in the dark. Then Foxy Loxy lit the chandelier. "It's almost time for dinner." "What's for dinner?" asked Ducky Lucky. "You!" cried Foxy Loxy as he leaped at the birds. "Help! Help!" they all cried. "Help!" And they squawked and they screeched and they flittered and they flopped and the entire den shook. And next thing you knew, the chandelier fell. Click, clack, clunk, right on Foxy Loxy's head. "Yikes!" said Foxy Loxy. "The sky really is falling." And he dashed away as fast as he could, straight into the king. "Greetings," said the Crown King. "What's this I heard about the sky falling? The entire town is fluttering about it. But look, dear friends, the great blue sky is still up there." Chicken Little gazed up, and he saw that the king was right. So the birds hopped, skipped, and skipped under the blue sky all afternoon, and they never saw Foxy Loxy ever again. The end. So my friends, this book titled Chicken Little by author Myra Alprin and illustrator Nick East gave us a beginning, a middle, and an end. And it also gave us lots of characters. So think for just one moment. What happened in the beginning? What happened in the middle? What characters we found? And what happened in the very end? Now think and think. Now I'll help you. In the beginning, a little chick felt something fall on his head. It was just an acorn. But he was so frightened that he told everyone that the sky was falling. So there's your beginning. Well, as you go up the stem or go further to the middle, we find out he yelled, "The sky is falling, the sky is falling," to everybody he came in contact with. So there's our characters coming. Henny Penny, Ducky Lucky, Turkey Lurkey, and then Foxy Loxy. And of course, Chicken Little was the first to start yelling everything. Well, when they met Foxy Loxy, he wanted to help them find the king, but not really. He was a sneaky fox that led them to the end of the story where they went to his house and he was going to have them for dinner. But then the chandelier fell on his head and he thought the sky was falling too. So now we know the beginning, the middle, all the characters, and what happened at the very end. So when you tell this story to your moms and dads, or if you retell it to me in a video, I want to know if you can remember how to retell the story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. All right, my friends, goodbye.